Imagine a land that didn't exist, rising mysteriously from the vast, restless ocean, a place shaped by fire, water, and the hands of gods. For centuries, people whispered about this hidden land, shrouded in mist and mystery, a land that would become Japan around 15 million years ago. Deep beneath the ocean floor, the shifting of tectonic plates began separating the Japanese islands from the Asian continent. Fire erupted, mountains rose, and from the chaos of the Earth's core, the first outlines of Japan were born. Long before cities, roads, or empires, the world below the northern skies was wild, untamed, and full of secrets. Legends tell of Izanagi and Izanami, divine beings who descended from the heavens. With a jeweled spear, they stirred the chaotic ocean, and as droplets fell from its tip, islands were born. These were not just pieces of land. They were the first whispers of a nation, carved from the raw forces of nature. This myth would later be written in the Kojiki around 712 CE. But myths alone cannot explain the courage of the first humans who stepped onto these islands. Archaeological evidence tells us that around 35,000 BCE, during the last ice age, humans crossed land bridges from the Asian mainland into these volcanic lands. They braved eruptions, tsunamis, and endless winters. They survived in a world where every sunrise was uncertain, where food was scarce, and where the ocean could claim everything in an instant. Each settlement, each clay pot, each tool was a battle against the unknown, a testament to the unyielding human spirit. Imagine walking along a misty shoreline, the air thick with the scent of salt and ash, the ground trembling from the rumble of hidden volcanoes. You are surrounded by endless ocean, and yet you press forward, shaping life with your own hands. This was the reality for the first settlers of what we now call the Paleolithic Japan. Adventure, danger, and survival were not stories. They were daily truths. Every footprint in the volcanic soil told a story of courage, ingenuity, and determination. Nature itself seemed alive, testing every step. Waves towered like monsters, storms raged without warning, and the islands shifted beneath the sky. But humans adapted. As the millennia passed and the world warmed, these early people evolved into the Jomon culture. 10,000 BCE, 300 BCE, the first civilization to create intricate pottery, live in villages, and honor the spirits of nature. They learned to read the winds, follow the currents, and seek shelter in the forests and caves. They created fire, tools, and simple homes. They began to understand the rhythm of the land, building the foundations of a civilization that would endure for thousands of years. The birth of Japan was not just about islands emerging from the sea. It was about resilience, curiosity, and the delicate balance between humanity and the untamed world. The land, shaped by gods and time, became a stage for one of the most enduring and mysterious civilizations in history. And in this stage, humans would carve their place, facing dangers, embracing adventure, and weaving stories that would be whispered for generations. This is the origin of Japan, a land born from chaos, mystery, and the courage of the first humans who dared to call it home. A land that would one day rise into a culture rich with legends, honor, and unshakable spirit. But for now, it was a place of raw, untamed beauty, waiting for its story to unfold.